Okay, it's been about 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
It was 2 years in October.
Yeah, 2 years in October. We had the idea when we went to California on a little family vacation. We went to a place that was serving croissant donuts, layered donuts. We had never tried them before, thought they were really good. They had a nice crowd there, and we thought, wow, we could really do something like this, but maybe see if we can make it a little bit cooler and a little bit more our style.
More us.
Yeah, exactly. A little more vibey, you know? Not just utilitarian for delicious food, but also just the environment and everything else. We just wanted the whole vibe to be welcoming and cool.
So ultimately, with all of our things, we just want to put our own spin on it. We want to make it ours. We had the idea. We were looking for a spot to put it in motion. We didn't find a location, which is like prime for us. We want walkability and just natural clientele coming in. Like a year and a half ago in February, we found this amazing 120-year-old building in Mesa. Been a cool experience ever since then.
The answer is yes.
Yes, we mentioned 120-year-old building.
Yeah.
So with that came a lot of exciting things.
Ooh.
Maybe underground tunnels, maybe, I don't know, there were a lot of random things.
Yeah.
Tunnels.
It was a really kind of unique experience for us. We've done several build-outs since that first one, but none of them were in a building that was probably built in the 19th century. And so this being so old proved to be a lot more challenging than we anticipated. So obviously that's good news and bad news. Bad news is it's usually expensive and time-consuming. Good news is we learned a lot.
So we'd worked with him before, actually, in one of his build-outs for just his business office suites with his financial firm. So we stuck out. He was still had the same number, thank goodness.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he was the very first architect that I had ever used for any project. It was my very first build-out for my financial planning company about 13 years, probably 12 years ago, 11, 12 years ago. If we didn't have a team like Mike and WDS to follow through on that vision, then it wouldn't have turned out the way that it did. When people step in here, I think when they hear about us, they're expecting like a Bosa Donuts or a Dunkin' or something like that. Clearly, this is not what that is, right? And if Mike and his team weren't able to take our vision and put it into, practical application, then we wouldn't get that kind of response that we're getting from the people that are coming in here. So I think they did a hell of a job putting that together for us.
Absolutely.